Good evening, dear listeners. Emma Peel here, stepping out of the shadows of intrigue and into the spotlight of mystery. Tonight, we delve into a tale of deception and allure, where appearances are as deceptive as a chameleon in a kaleidoscope. Join me as we unravel the enigmatic world of Venus Brown, a woman as mysterious as the planet she's named after, and John Steed, the epitome of suave sophistication. Together, we'll navigate through a labyrinth of secrets and lies, where every reflection hides a riddle, and every smile masks a secret. So, fasten your seatbelts, sharpen your wits, and prepare for a journey into the heart of the unknown. This is the Avengers, where danger is our constant companion, and the unexpected is just another Tuesday. Let the adventure begin.
Elmo, Venus Brown rose languidly from behind her desk, and walking to the mirror, rearranged her hair. It was blonde and fell to her shoulders. She admired it, as she admired practically everything else about herself. Crawford watched impatiently.
I think we are not being careful enough.
I can't agree. One has to take a certain amount of chance in life. We need more money.
You're quite taken with this man, John Steed, aren't you?
He is agreeable and rich.
I still think we should have him very carefully screened.
And if he finds out we're checking on him, becomes annoyed and withdraws his support.
Oh, that's all right with me. We did well enough without him. At least I did.
Well, my dear Crawford, I do believe you were jealous. Silly boy. But I suppose it's only to be expected. All right, check on Steed if you must. But keep me informed. No matter what happens, I can handle him. Just watch me.
The Avengers.
Hello, agents of nostalgia. Emma Peel here with a mission for all aficionados of classic radio. In a world of high-speed chases and cunning espionage, one must always be equipped with the best gadgets. Presenting the 1 terabyte portable USB hard drive, a compact yet vast vault containing over 37,000 classic radio programs. Imagine, with just a click, you can traverse the comedic genius of Jack Benny, delve into the wild frontiers with Gunsmoke, unravel mysteries with suspense, and chuckle along with Fibber McGee and Molly, and of course the thrilling action of the Avengers. It's a collection that offers a delightful escape into the golden era of radio, all from the convenience of this sleek, stylish device. Perfect for those undercover evenings, or when you simply wish to indulge in the charm of yesteryears. Secure your hard drive today, and let the adventures of the past become the thrilling companions of your present. Get yours at 1tb.brandoclassicradio.com. That's the number 1, and TB as in terabyte.
John Steed and Emma Peel, The Avengers. Episode 3 of this story, in which Emma Peel gets absolutely nowhere, but John Steed passes all tests with flying colours and gets a membership card from Venus with luck. John Steed had very much enjoyed his visit to the British Venusian Society. The main reason for his enjoyment were the undoubted charms of the secretary, Venus Brown. Miss Brown was a dish, and Steed privately thought that if he could keep Mrs. Peel on the outside investigations, the inside work should be as agreeable as any he'd had for a long time. It was because he insisted on becoming a full member of the society that Venus had recommended he had his eyes tested. It seemed that all would-be astronomers were subjected to this. Steed didn't mind. He dropped in at Dr. Henry Primble's surgery later that morning, tapping gently on the frosted glass panel with the tip of his umbrella. No reply. Steed tried the door, which was unlocked, and entered. The surgery was filled with a conglomeration of bizarre equipment, including examination chairs, an operating table, plus an array of tall test cards on wheels. Steed stepped forward, but an urgent voice stopped him.
No, don't stay where you are. Don't move.
Steed halted. He looked to the left, to the right, up at the ceiling, and then eventually down on the floor. A head appeared from behind the ophthalmic chair, a large dome head. The gentleman in question was wearing a binocular loupe, the lenses like elongated antennae. Steed thought he looked like something from outer space, another unidentified object, but he risked the question. Dr. Primble, I presume?
You presume right. Kindly do not move your feet.
What do we think of that?
Contact lens down here somewhere.
Would that be it? Steed extended the tip of his umbrella and pointed to a position about an inch away from Primble's rather large nose.
Yes, that is much obliged to, sir.
Yes. Now, my glasses, I had them somewhere. Steed reached out and withdrew Primble's glasses from his white coat pocket and handed them to him.
Yes. Much obliged to you, Mr. Steed. I never heard of any Steeds in the business.
I'm not in the business.
I see. A patient. Have you an appointment?
No.
Then I can't see you. Never see anyone without an appointment.
Well, can I make one?
Certainly you can. When?
Steed looked at the wall calendar. It said Friday the 13th, and then at his watch. It said 12:15.
How about Friday the 13th at 11:45? Yes, suits me nicely, Mr. Steed. Take a seat.
Mrs. Peel, determined not to spend another day chasing things that looked as though they came from outer space, made for Lord Mansford's residence. Lord Mansford was issuing orders to his man Jennings.
I shall not wish to be disturbed, Jennings.
Very good, sir.
I intend spending the rest of the mornings in my art treasures.
An agreeable way of spending an hour.
You will receive everything kindly?
Of course, sir.
Yes. Thank you, Jennings.
Lord Mansford, the heavily built man in his early 60s, smoothed down his red hair, brushed the mutton-chop-style moustache back with a freckled hand, and made for a large vault.
Set the release for 1 o'clock. Let me on at 1, understand?
1 o'clock, sir. Lunch at 1:15. I shall set the alarm. So when Mrs. Peel arrived, she was told, "I'm very sorry, Mrs. Peel. Afraid you've just missed Lord Mansford."
Oh, too bad. When will he be back?
Oh, he isn't out.
Oh, but I thought you said...
He's in, very much in. He's in his vault, you see. Through that vault door, it leads to another wing. He's perusing his art treasures.
In a vault?
Security. There's a time lock. No one gets in, and he can't get out until the clock strikes 1.
Oh, got just about an hour.
Madame would care to wait. I was in the process of mixing an ice-cold, non-alcoholic punch. You'll be very welcome. And then, perhaps, luncheon with Lord Mansford.
It sounds extremely civilized. Thank you. Thank you very much. Well, Steve, over to you. I'm putting my feet up for an hour. I sincerely hope you are not doing the same.
But he was, in Primble's surgery.
Feet up a little higher, please, Mr. Steed.
Is it well enough for his lie prone and all that one eye tested?
Better lighting. Now, read the test card from the top. Identify all the hats upon the top, please.
Clover, Homburg, Bella, Jockey Cap, Pork Pie, Topper, Boulder, Busby, Head.
Oh, bravo, excellent.
Well, that's what I told his brown. And now I get up.
Into the chair, please. Feet up.
Big hands, I don't wear glasses.
Now, let's see.
Trimble shot out a foot. The ophthalmic chair tilted back with a jerk. Trimble peered down into Steed's face, directing the pen torch towards Steed's eyes.
Yes, now, let's see.
What is here?
So, you hope you'll join us, Mr. Steed. Can't wait. Look up to the left. Yes. Now the right.
I can actually cross for the that'll help.
No. Have you seen Miss Brown's new book? Venus, our sister planet. Got a copy on order. It's become the handbook for the society. Though to be honest, I find it a trifle disturbing.
Oh, in what way?
Well, if there is life on Venus, it's not the life as we know it is.
After rough guess,
No, it's hot up there, you know, very hot.
quite hot down here at the moment.
I mean, it's too hot for humans. Of course, life can exist in many forms, solid, liquid, or gas. I plump for gas myself, yes, fiery gas.
Another thing.
Yes. Well, Mr. Steed, your eyes up first.
Well, I knew they were.
Welcome to the fold. Oh, and here's a copy of Miss Brown's little book.
Oh, my very good. Thank you very much.
There on the cover is her impression of a Venusian.
Look, how very fun. Steed gazed at the photographic cover of the book, and then drew from his pocket several bromide prints. How strange. They're almost identical.
Good gracious. Mr. Steed, where did you get these?
Taken with an astro camera last night.
Good gracious. Oh, this could be catastrophic.
Why? Well, no.
I warned them. I warned Venus and Crawford. I warned them all.
Warned them? What about?
Oh, it's satellite to Venus. If you plan to invade a strange world, they might follow suit and invade us. Looking at these photographs, perhaps they already have.
And you there's the darty, ain't it, Brown people?
Dr. Primble,
Yeah.
Hello, Venus. I thought to tell you that John Steed is perfectly okay.
Thank you, Doctor. There you are, Crawford. I knew he was okay.
His eyesight, thank you. There was obviously nothing wrong with the way he was looking at you.
And I gave him a copy of your book, but he already has photographs taken with an astro camera. Shots of the planet Venus.
Where did he get them from?
I don't know. Said they were taken last night. Thought you should know.
Yes. Yeah, thank you, Doctor. We'll be in touch. Goodbye.
What is it now? More interference?
I don't know. But perhaps you could be right about Steed after all.
Mrs. Peel, relaxing at Lord Mansford's home, sipped her cold punch with great appreciation.
Blended punch, Jenkins.
Thank you, ma'am. I am glad it's to your liking. Lord Mansford will not be long. It's nearly 1 o'clock. The vault is fully automatic and infallible. Mrs. Peel placed the glass down on a table near the vault wall. She was surprised to see that the small glass swivel stick was tinkling against the rim. The tinkling grew louder, and then Mrs. Peel became aware of another sound coming from within the vault. Jenkins also heard the noise. He looked at the clock on the vault door. A couple of minutes ago, inside the vault, Lord Mansford clapped his hands over his ears. The whole house seemed filled with the screaming sound. Then everything happened at once. There was a blinding flash. The vault clock rang and the door slid open. Jenkins and Mrs. Peel rushed into the vault.
This way, Mrs. Peel. There, he must be.
There he is. In the corner.
That can't be Lord Mansford. He's changed.
But it was Lord Mansford. His face was rigid, lifeless, his hair a mutton chop moustache, vividly white.
Nearly.
And with a vicious uppercut, Jimmy Anderson finishes trimming his whole head in just 3 hours, 11 minutes. Great work, Jimmy. Play any others, boss? Yeah, tell me now. You're looking pretty cool, Jimmy. What deodorant do you use? Shield for sports and a coat? Why? It worked.
Shield for sportsman deodorant won't stick, sting, or stain. In aerosol or roll-on, it's made to keep sportsmen cool and dry. Think what it can do for you.
There's just no dirt that can stand up to the cleaning power